What's going on, guys? I appreciate all of you that were waiting. For those of you watching on the replay, welcome to the channel. Make sure you like this stream. Make sure you subscribe down below and turn on notifications so you get notified, so you know when I go live and you can be a part of this live chat. So we have the 3 newest fragrances from Sphinx Fragrances. I have not sprayed them. I do like the newer plates, but they're all right here in their boxes. Just like with the initial 6, they had 2 men's, 2 unisex, 2 women's. Here they have a new men's, a new unisex, and a new women's. I don't know what order they're going to be in, but I'm actually pretty damn excited about these because I would say 3 specifically, well, 4 of the first 6 were pretty good, and 3 were really, really good. The 2 women's and Black Anubis is my favorite. So I'm actually quite excited about these. So what's everybody wearing today? I am rocking the new Amouage Lineage. So this is my first full wearing. I've been doing several test sprays. I got to say, this is in the women's bottle, not a feminine fragrance, guys. Very Middle Eastern aquatic is kind of how I would put this. It's got their signature with the spices and the incense. A lot of saffron at the top on this one. Just if you're a fan of saffron, heavy saffron at the top with this kind of very saltwater marine accord, like super salty ambergris type of marine. This is different. The opening's a little much. It's a little pungent. But the dry, as it starts to settle, beautiful fragrance. I have 4 sprays around my neck. I left the forearms and the hands clear because we're going straight on skin with these. But man, I'm digging this one. I have the 3 samples of the other 3, and then I have this one bottle. Twisted Lily let me pick out a bottle for their launch, and I picked out this one because I heard a little bit from Justin about it. So I figured I would like this one, that this would be a safe play for me. And yeah, it's pretty damn good. We'll do a full review in a few more days. I got to spend some more time with it, but Amouage Lineage from their newest collection. Let's see what everybody else is wearing. Svengali, Joel, Spencer, Ethan, what's going on? Reflection 45. Speaking of Amouage, that's a great, great fragrance. I have one of the little discovery sets with that collection, with the Elixir collection, or the Extrait collection, I mean. Paris Corner, Killer Oud Cabana. Beach Hut with a clone with a twist. Okay. Lacoste Pour Homme, I haven't worn that in quite a while. I love that one. That was such a great designer fragrance done by my guy, Claude Deer. Good stuff. Prada Black, another really good one. Versace Pour Homme. Hidden Gems is wearing Bulgari Man Wood Neroli. That is a great one. That is a great, great, great one for spring weather. Excellent choice, man. Tom Ford Oud Wood. David, I'm doing well. Tobacco Vanille. I mean, you can never go wrong with that. That's kind of a modern classic at this point. Oh, yeah, I knew you meant Tom Ford, for sure. YSLY EDT. I mean, until I got the Le Parfum, that was my favorite. The Le Parfum's my favorite. Second place would be the Eau de Toilette for me. I'm still going to wear the Eau de Toilette more, especially once I move back to Texas and I'm in high heat humidity on a regular basis. I'll be wearing the EDT much more. Aqua de Jo. Got it from you, my man. That's what I'm talking about. It's I hope you enjoy it, man. I really do, because it's one of the better flankers in that line, in my opinion. Actually, they've been doing great. Like Rain Essence, I'm going to get eventually, because Wood Neroli and Glacial Essence are the last 2 I got in the line. And I love them. I think they're great. I think they're underrated flankers. So I'm actually looking forward to getting Rain Essence. Rocking Sphinx Elixir Scent of the Day. Don't tell me nothing. I haven't sprayed it yet. We're about to jump into those here in just a minute. Dino, what's going on? Scent of the Day is... Okay, I'm sure there'll be a follow-up. Essence Suave. Salvo Intense. I still want to get a bottle of that. I have a decant that Neve had sent me. And it's got its differences to Sauvage EDP, but it's pretty damn nice. I would like to have a bottle of that. I will get a bottle of that eventually. Been on me all day, 6 hours thus far. Yeah, it's a pretty good performer. I mean, it's not a monster or anything. It's not super loud, but sticks to the skin for a long time. Last haul of 610 ml and finally sent. We'll receive in the next few days. Sospiro Vibrato, first wear today. And to my nose, it's fantastic. I have not tried it myself. Killian's Angel Share. Jason's in the house. Ross must be Skynet because somehow he controls all his bots to be so active in the chat. Right? It's crazy how that works, Jason. You know, for those of you that like to watch The Fragrance Apprentice, apparently I only have 22 real subscribers. Shout outs to George Atkinson for the running joke that's been continuing for a long time now. Let's see. Fahrenheit Absolute. Ooh, pulling out in a big gun today. I've always wanted to try that one. I have never smelled it. I have never heard of this one. I have never heard of this one. So we got 50 people quick, fast, and in a hurry. 24 likes, though. Let's get those likes up, guys. We got less than half likes to viewers. George is hilarious. Yeah, I don't hate George. You know, I think it's ridiculous and stupid, but hey, if it makes him happy, it makes him happy. You know, George cracks me up sometimes too. Fuck me. Wow. Right. So, it's end of the day, testing a cheapie, smile bouquet. Smile. Never heard of that one either. So let's get into this first one. I'm just grabbing the first box. I don't know what the hell, which one this is, but this is one of the 3 newest releases. Excuse me. I don't like how you have to open the boxes from the bottom, though. I don't like that. I need to tell Mo that I'm not a fan of that. So I believe the black bottle is the Elixir. I believe this one's the Elixir. So I do like the new plates versus the previous. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the previous plates, but I like that black and gold look. It's pretty damn nice. So black and gold this time. Black Anubis is black and silver. Well, kind of gunmetal, really. My favorite fragrance YouTuber. Well, I appreciate that. I have a question for you. Which one do you think is better fragrance between Wave and Pour on Wave? You can't go wrong with either one, really, but I just really, really love the way Missoni Wave smells. It's not so close to Versace Pour Homme as it's closer to Chanel Allure Homme Sport. You know, I really, really like it. L'Eau Essentia Eau de Parfum. Okay, so let's get into this one. We'll smell it, and then we'll take a look at the notes. Let's give it a spray, shall we? We're going to go right here on this hand. Spray it on the second push. That was a big spray. I don't need another one. There's like a fruitiness to this one. Ooh, this one's different. Okay. There's a lot going on here. Woods, smoke. There's a warmth. Some kind of strange, drier, spicy tone. Oh, this is better than Black Anubis. I'm going to tell you right now. This is immediately better. And Black Anubis was my favorite from the house. This is so different. There's a lot going on here. It smells busy. It really does, but it smells good. It smells really good. I agree. Absolutely incredible. Just got my hands on Polo Red Parfum, slightly musky red licorice. I don't even get the licorice from it, to be honest with you, Rick. I got my bottle of Boss Bottle Pacific. I've been doing my best to not listen to a single damn thing you and Randy have been saying. I'll film that video tonight. It's still in. I still haven't opened the box. It was waiting for me when I got home from the gym. There's something fruity and a little smoky about this one. It's an odd, sweet, kind of dry, spicy combo, woodsy, smoky. Let's pull up these notes. We're going to do a screen share. I pulled up the website already. I have not went and looked. So let's take a look. Let me do a quick screen share. Yep. All right. So let's go shop all fragrances. Where, oh, where? There it is. That is Sphinx Elixir. So talk to me about this one. We've taken the best elements of musk, ambergris, and vetiver, balanced them with spicy pink pepper, so that's that strange spice. Rock rose. The hell is that? Frankincense? Definitely get plenty of that. To capture your senses as you drift into a world of surrender. The result is an enchanting blend of top notes of Italian bergamot and davenum. I'm assuming that's Davana. More information. Notes. All right. Top notes, Sphinx Mystery Elixir. So there's some notes in here that he doesn't want us to know what the hell they are. Davanum, whatever the hell that is. I'm thinking Davana, pink pepper, Italian bergamot, and civet. Okay. And then now there's oud, rosemary, amber, and magnolia. So there's kind of that dark, funky, weird tone. There's some spice, the rosemary. So in the base is leather, Haitian vetiver, musk, ambergris, and then more musk. A lot of musk. It doesn't smell super animalic, though. You would think seeing all this musk being listed that it would be crazy animalic. It's actually kind of clean, but funky. This one's strange. Rosemary's jumping out. The woodiness I'm getting here is clearly the oud. I don't get a ton of leather yet, but I do get some smokiness. So in the story, they talk about frankincense right here. but in the actual note breakdown, there's no frankincense. So what that tells me is part of this little blend concoction of notes, this accord they're creating, is frankincense, because I definitely get a lot of smokiness here. This is fantastic. If I was not wearing this right now, and I debated, should I just leave my skin bare in case I really like one of these? I regret, I mean, I'm enjoying this, don't get me wrong, but part of me feels like I should have left my skin bare and not wore this, saved it for tomorrow so I could spray this on right now, because Sphinx Elixir is really, really freaking good. It's immediately rocketing to the top for me. This is officially my favorite from the house. This is super, super good. I was so blown away by Black Cannabis, I might buy another Sphinx fragrance according to your thought. This. I'm going to smell the other ones, but I can't imagine liking them more than this. I just can't. I mean, I could be wrong here. I mean, you don't know till you smell them, right? But it's such an oddball, unique scent. I really like that. First time on your live. Well, CJ, welcome. Glad you were able to catch one. Amir Al Oud Intense Oud. These Middle Eastern type fragrances because the bottles are, yeah. So it's Mohammed Hafez that owns the brand, brother to Hani Hafez of Alexandria Fragrances, though these are original niche creations. This isn't clones and stuff like that. This is all original perfumery with some storytelling, Middle Eastern themed, a lot of ouds, incenses, spices, stuff like that. The Middle Eastern theme that you would expect with a lot of scent profiles. It's that style. Definitely on a high quality scale, though. Like, I don't know where he sources his oils exactly and which exact perfumer he uses, but they smell great. I gotta say, it's upper level with the quality. There's something strange, this fruity. I bet it's that Davana that's giving me that kind of strange sweetness that I'm getting. So as you guys can see, you can get a sample for 15 bucks, 10 ml travel atomizer for 30 bucks, which I actually have one of the travel atomizers right here. Let me go larger so you guys can see, but which I haven't sprayed it. Be great if it would focus, right? I'm not focusing. We'll do that and it'll focus. There we go. Travel spray, 10 ml. You got information going all the way around it. So this is what the travel atomizers look like. I don't have one of the samples to show, but I had this from the first batch. So it's the lipstick style. You know, and they're 8 mLs, I believe. And I don't even remember because I haven't sprayed it, so I don't know. I would assume they're typically going to be labeled which fragrance is which, but this one is not labeled unless it's somewhere on the box, which it is not. So I'd have to spray it. If I spray it, I'd know exactly which one it is. I'm very familiar with the first 6 because this is one of the first 6. But I'll tell you what, try this one. Get a sample of this one. You want something different? Try this one. I'm very impressed by this. Sphinx Elixir. I'm wearing this tomorrow. I was going to wear Sauvage Parfum tomorrow because it's been a little while. That's getting pushed. Tomorrow, you'll see my scent of the day is going to be a picture of this friggin' bottle right here. Sphinx Elixir. This fan-freaking-tastic. Speak of the devil. What's going on, Mohammed? How are you? So I guess you missed everything that I just said, but this immediately has become my favorite over Black Cannabis. I'm assuming this sweetness I'm getting a weird sweetness, is that it's listed as Divanum, but is that a Divana note? That kind of sweet herbal note? I've been finding that a lot more in fragrances like Ombre Chromatique from Maison Crivelli. 1 Million Elixir has it. The incense is really jumping out. It's a little funky and woody. This is great, man. This is fantastic. This is going to be my scent of the day tomorrow. Not labeled because it was exclusive for you. Haha, there was no name by that time. Oh, when talking about when you sent me this. Yeah, because for those of you that don't know, I did the official launch video for the first 6. It was the first video on social media for these. He actually sent me his prototype bottles, which honored. Thank you for that pleasure, Mohammed. Thank you. Oh, while I got you, because I told them guys I was going to bring it up. Why do we have to open these from the bottom? It's so weird. It's so weird. I mean, I know technically you could open it from the top. I mean, it's 2 sides to the box, right? But there's this stopping you from it because it's seated to be a certain way on the inside. I've been wanting to ask you, why do we do this from the bottom? I get it. It's different, but it's kind of a pain in the ass, if I'm being honest here. Well, they got me interested for sure, but unfortunately, I'm not sure I can get them in my country. What country are you in? Because owner of the brand's here. He can answer yes or no. For you, Ross knows all the plugs. I like to work with good people and good brands that do great work, and this gentleman's one of them. His brother does fantastic stuff too. That's why Alexandria is one of my preferred clone houses. If not my absolute, him, Michael Dinsmore, people, because they're great guys that do good work. They don't do backhanded shit. That's what I like. I like working with good people. What do you think about the elixir? So that's what I'm sure you heard everything I just said. It's fantastic. Like if I wasn't wearing this already, I would be spraying myself down, but I'm going to wear it tomorrow. I was going to wear Dior Sauvage Parfum tomorrow, but I'm going to switch. It's based in America, but it is Middle Eastern style to the perfumery. A lot of, like I was saying earlier, incenses, woods, ouds, spices, you get leathers, things like that. We do ship worldwide, so there you go. You can absolutely get it in your country. Now, shipping is subject to be different in every country with your customs and duties and stuff like that. So it may cost you a little more to get a fragrance from Sphinx than it would cost me to get one shipped to me, but just keep that in mind. But definitely unique stuff. We're going to move into the next one here in just a second after this. At $4.99 from Paul Edmonds. Thanks for your reviews. I've had the pleasure of trying Sphinx. Great service to the UK. So there you go. There's some international shipping for you with a great experience. Thank you for the super chat, Paul, and thank you for that info. That's actually very relevant to the immediate topic at hand. So thank you very much for that, sir. T. Summers says they ship quick too. So great customer service from Muhammad. Mo, you're doing a great job. So let's grab this one. No clue which one we're grabbing next, but we're going to go ahead and get into it. Now, I did look at the notes for the women's. The women's is called Strawberry Kiss. This is the only one I had looked at the notes for because I was curious if he did the, one men's, one unisex, one women's, because the first 6 were 2, 2, and 2. So I assumed he did something similar, and he did. 1 unisex, 1 women's, 1 men's. And I saw there's muffins as an accord. There's a few other things. And I told my wife, I said, watch, this is going to smell like croissants or something. She loves croissants. So my wife's, and here it is. My wife's very, very excited. I said, you can't smell it until I smell it and talk to people about it. Then you can have it. Because, guys, I'm going to be real with you. Heavenly Lilies and Damascena are 2 of the best women's releases I have smelled in a long time. To be honest with you, the 2 women's releases were the top 2 of the first 6. They were better than the men's. Black Anubis and Tabaxis Tron Denis were my 2 favorites for the men's, especially Black Anubis. That was my favorite for me. But both women's fragrances were the top 2 of the first 6. Now, Sphinx Elixir is going to be hard to beat for me, just saying. But let's give it a spray and see what we pick up here. One good spray. Ooh, immediately. Strong, strong, strong. I would assume strawberries are in there. Yes, strawberries are one of the notes. It's called Strawberry Kiss. Ooh, like a very watery and fresh strawberry note, too. Not too sweet. Which bottle is definitely blind buy worthy? I wouldn't call any of them blind buy worthy because they're all unique and complex scent profiles. That's why I'm glad there's options. There's small samples, there's travel atomizers, then there's bottles. It definitely has this baked bread type of smell to it with this sweet, like almost watery strawberry note. Like it's almost like a strawberry cake. I guess a strawberry muffin would make more sense, right? Because muffins is one of the notes. This is very, very, very gourmand. This is a dessert fragrance. Sphinx's best customer service had an issue trying to order at 10 p.m. and got an email response at 10:15 that was fixed. Not sure if Mo doesn't have a life or what, but top notch. There you go. Hey, timing's everything. It might have just been a timing thing, but Mo's pretty good about responding. Mo's in California, so he's on that time frame. So if it was 10 o'clock, say for you Central, it was 8 o'clock for him. You know what I mean? Mo's in California. This iris is starting to come up. Yeah, it's a nice fragrance, but it's not, to me, it's not Polo Red. I know you saw the other night when me and Randy were talking about it. It's a really good scent. It smells great, but it doesn't smell like Polo Red at all to me. I don't think it fits the line. It's a great scent. It smells really good. It just doesn't fit the line. Bubblegum in the best way. I wouldn't call this bubblegum, but it's a lot of strawberry. But it doesn't smell super girly to me. You know, I can definitely wear this. This is a num 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 type of fragrance. You know what I mean when I make those sound effects? This is delicious, very edible. Let's pull up these notes. Let's go back to the screen share. All right, where are we at? Strawberry Kiss. Here we go. All right, let's read the story. The Strawberry Kiss perfume starts with delicate sweet strawberry, slowly transforming into this delicious fruity sweetness that lingers long after you wear it. Still as long-lasting, as memorable as ever, the delicious scent of strawberries will still be there whenever you want a little pick-me-up. All right, let's go to the notes, shall we? If we can go more information. Sphinx milk. Okay, so there's some creaminess here. Strawberry and forest fruits. Don't know what that is. Powdery notes. Yes, it is powdery. Savory muffins. So that's what really stands out to me. I guess that's where I was getting kind of that wateriness, the milk, the strawberry. I definitely get it's powdery, and the savory muffins, but it's mainly the strawberry and the muffins. Base notes of burnt sugar, burnt caramel, and woody notes. So nothing about this says anything other than gourmand dessert fragrance. And it is that, guys. Does it lean to the ladies? Sure. But if you like gourmands, you'll like this, guys. I'm telling you. That makes sense. Neeb described it as a strawberry milkshake, if you're not mistaken. Probably. I didn't see the video because I knew I was going to get them. If I know I'm getting something, I don't want to hear shit from nobody. I don't want to know nothing. I don't want to be influenced, because the moment I hear something, I have that in my head going into it. That's what happened with Randy with YSL Eau de Parfum, Y Eau de Parfum Intense, which my thoughts were pretty much echoed his, but I try my best to not be influenced. And I got to say, this is great. My wife is going to love this. She loves baked goods. She likes croissants. She likes muffins. She likes things like that. That's her weakness, is patisserie, baked goods. She loves to bake. That KitchenAid mixer I bought her years ago has gotten plenty of use over the years. I'm on a diet right now, so she's not baking, thank God. That's too tempting. Because she's a monster in the kitchen when it comes to baking stuff from scratch. Her easy cheesecake, oh my God. Anyways, I digress. You can tell I'm on a diet. We're talking sweets. I'm smelling sweets. It's making me want sweets, damn it. Mission accomplished, Muhammad. If you wanted to make me hungry and make me want to cheat on my diet, here you go. The milkshake thing makes sense. The more it settles, it does get creamier. That definitely does make sense. I'm glad you said that. That makes a lot of sense. I see where Neeb's coming from with that. About to order Black Anubis tomorrow. Yeah, it's immediately my second favorite now. Oh, God, yeah, because Sphinx Elixir is the best of the house for men. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people like Tabac Citron Vanille, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's a good fragrance. I'm not knocking it. Sphinx Elixir is where it's at, though. The site doesn't have Canadian prices. Well, there you go, Mo. Might want to put multiple currencies. So, all right. So next one. God, this is good. My wife's gonna love this. I can't wait for her to smell it. I can't wait to go bring it to her and let her smell it. She is absolutely gonna love this. So the last one has to be the green bottle, whatever the hell this one's called. I have no idea what I'm walking into with the green bottle. I just know it's a green bottle. I just saw it on the site. So let's see. Here we go. I don't even know what it's called. I have no idea what its name is. Sphinx Elixir is it. Yeah, I agree. It's going to be hard to beat. This is, I'm assuming, the unisex scent. Which, I mean, everything's unisex technically. I know. I get it. So, all right. One good spray is all we need. This is actually quite sweet. There's something odd but familiar at the same time about this one. It's Wood of Gods. Okay, that makes sense. So, because it's the name makes sense. Because very woody, but there's something a little herbaceous about this too. And there's a sweetness. Very woody. There must be an amalgamation of woods. Hence, the name makes sense, I guess. It's very woody. Very, very woody. This is a good springtime scent profile. Maybe it's my mind playing tricks on me because it's so woody and there's a green color bottle. Could be the association. I don't know. I got to tell you, Mo, you did better. Like the level of the likability for me personally, for my taste, is higher than the first 6. Like I like these 3 releases more than my 3 favorites from the previous 6, which my 3 favorites were Black Anubis, Heavenly Lilies, and Damascena, the 2 women's and the 1 men's. I like these more. I can wear all 3 of these. All 3 of these suit my taste. My wife isn't the only one getting sprays out of Strawberry Kiss because that smells great. This is inherently woody, but there's something sweet and herbal about this. So let's pull up the screen share. It's killing me. I want to know what the hell am I getting that's making me feel like it's sweet and herbaceous. So, okay. Wood of Gods. Open your heart to a magical wood of joy and world of joy and happiness with this masterpiece. It's sure to bring you into a never-ending journey of joy, freshness, and sophistication. Most refreshing aroma imaginable. This new fragrance is inspired by ancient myths, legends, and sacred stories of the Middle East. The Wood of Gods mixes exotic woody notes with a rich accord reminiscent of a welcoming oasis. Saffron and almond, didn't see that coming, will bring you to the scent of the exotic oasis where precious plants, so here's that herbal feel, grow next to ancient walls covered in turquoise tiles. So there's definitely some green notes here because I'm getting plenty of this herbal feel. Top is almond and saffron. The middle notes are mint, violet, lily of the valley, and rose. Then we have a base of cypriol, oud wood, patchouli, and musk. So I guess that's the mint mixing with this violet because it's kind of, I definitely get the violet now, it's settling in, but it's kind of green and herbaceous. I don't know if it's, the cypriol oil is a very green note. So I guess that could be playing a role as well. We all love some good wood now and then. Way to out yourself there, Eddie. What's going on, Randy? How are you? No, I don't find it's that floral. I mean, if you want to consider the violet being a lot, because I don't get a lot of the lily of the valley. Like, I don't get the white floral. I get the violet for sure. Let's see, Joel. Cheesecake. I love Black Anubis, but Wood of Gods wasn't my taste. I can totally get where you come from. This is the polarizing one of the 3, even more so than Sphinx Elixir. This smells great for spring, though. There's a freshness to it. It's clearly that mint really stepping up in this opening to brighten this fragrance up a lot. Much brighter, much fresher than the other 2. I'm getting plenty of that violet and a lot of woods. Like oud is not the, I wouldn't have guessed oud. And that's the only wood, supposedly, according to this. Almond and saffron. I don't get a hefty dose of saffron. The almond mixing with could be contributing to, I guess, the softness of the woody tone because it doesn't have this funkiness oud smell. Like it's clearly a different oud than what's in the other 2. Well, what's in Sphinx Elixir. It's not the same oud. But it's very woody, very green, bright, and a little floral. I don't get the white floral, though. Yes, mint forward for sure. Yeah, it's very, very bright from this mint. This is 3 stellar releases for my taste. Damn, Mo. I mean, these are much more for me. I can wear all 3 of these. Like, there's almost a little bit of spice settling in the Strawberry Kiss now. I don't remember if there was any spicy notes. Sphinx Elixir, the pink pepper is kind of shining right now. It hasn't faded. It's kind of stepped into the forefront. Nice, sweet pepper smell, you know? Sweet peppercorns. Some good stuff for sure. Good for spring, but also has a beachy vacation vibe to it. I can see where you come from because it's so much mint. But it's like mint leaf, not mint toothpaste, because the synthetic mint note has that toothpaste vibe or gum or minty gum. Not here. It's got this mint leaf smell. That's where I get that herbaceous feel. Definitely a nice, fresh one. Good for the office. Doing well, Brandon. Doing well. How are you? I got all 3 fragrances. Pretty good stuff. I like the dry downs better. All three of them smell fantastic to me at their current stages for sure. So if I had to rate each of these, I mean, this is a solid 9 for sure. This is outstanding. This is my favorite one from the house. Of all 9 fragrances, Sphinx Elixir is now my favorite. It has surpassed Black Anubis. Black Anubis is now my number 2. This is fan-frickin-tastic. I'm wearing this tomorrow. If I didn't already have Amouage lineage on my skin right now, I would spray it around my neck. Now, Strawberry Kiss, for as good as I think this is, it's a very situational fragrance. I don't like wearing gourmands all the time. So because of the situational awareness that I have when it comes to scent profiles and me knowing how much I want to reach for them and how often I'll wear them, regardless of how delicious this smells, it just falls into the very good category, not quite in the great category. I think Strawberry Kiss is very good at a 7.5 out of 10. I think my wife's going to love this one. I love the way it smells. A 7.5 out of 10 is not a knock or bad rating. It's still a very good fragrance. It's just because of the situational appeal for me is that I know I'm not going to wear this all the time. Whereas this, I'm going to get in the mood for this pretty often because it's so it's a special smell, scent profile, the originality here, and just this odd, mysterious vibe that it has with the incense and stuff like that. A lot of incense will really draw me in. That's why this one gets a 9. But because of the situational awareness, this one gets a 7.5. Very good. Still very good, but a 7.5 nonetheless. And Wood of Gods, it doesn't wow me. It's not like blowing me away. It's kind of like I felt with Tabac Citron Vanille and Signature from the first 6, where they're very good fragrances. And they're much more versatile than the other 2. It's one of those things that in a first impressions rating, it smells really nice. It's very woody. The mint stands out, and it's great for the current season. So I think that gives it a little bit more of a bump over Strawberry Kiss because the versatility factor plays a role with me. You guys know I like the stuff that I can just reach for without thinking about it. This is that kind of scent profile. I think this one's great. It gets that added bump, that extra half a point from being very good to great because of the versatility and ease of wear based on the scent profile. I think this one's an 8 out of 10. Like I said, across the board for the 3 this time around, I think it's a better set release. These 3 were a better set release than the first 6, in my opinion. I think this is an elevated release from the previous. The first 6 set the tone. It was a great way to start the brand. And I think this is a great way to really show what you're going to bring to the table moving forward. Excellent work, Mohammed. But this is the one for me. Sphinx Elixir, this is 9 out of 10. This is the show out of the house. That's the best fragrance from the house. Now, again, this is my opinion. You may like, say, Tabac Citron Vanille is your favorite, or Signature, or First Date, or any of those. May be your favorite. And it's all good. It's all just opinions, right? Eddie said, I need to familiar myself more with authentic mint. Too much overly sweet synthetic mint. A lot of designers. Yeah, the designer ones, it's different for sure. That's why I bring up the mint gum, the toothpaste and stuff like. You're going to get that from which isn't bad. It's usually done pretty well in like a Fresh Aquatic or something like that, or certain green fragrances. But in designers, you're definitely going to see a big difference. Like even with Amouage with Enclave, the spearmint oil, it does have kind of a spearmint gum smell, but if there was such a thing as a luxurious piece of gum because of the quality, you know what I mean? So there's different levels to mint for sure, just like there is with ouds and stuff. Etat Libre d'Orange, you or someone like you is fantastic for a genuine mint leaf. Might grab it since it's often on sale for very little. Yeah, Etat Libre d'Orange, you can usually get their fragrances for pretty good prices. No coughing yet. Stuffed nose. I mean, it's a little stuffy, but nothing like it was last week. I'm good. I can smell everything fine. I may have missed it, but is there a discount code? I don't have one personally. Mohammed, if you're still here, is there any codes available for anybody looking to purchase? I'll go ahead and put the link for the collections here in the chat. If anybody wants to head over to the website, and I guess we'll hang tight and see. Mo, are you still here? You have any codes active right now that you'd be interested in sharing with everyone? Ambra Calabria from Nishane. Elixir is my number 1. Tabac Citron Vanille is number 2. Signature is my easy reach. There you go. See, everybody's going to have a different top 3 from the house because now there's 9 fragrances. There's 9 fragrances to work with. Hit the likes, goddamn. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate you, Weston. Loving the mint and Imaginary Author Saint Julep, one of my favorite spring fragrances. I still don't have any experience with Imaginary Authors. I've never really dove into the house. Pretty happy with it. I think that's the best we could have done. Literally, that it was the best option available to us, and I'm glad we did it. And I think the team's built for him to have success. I think we could own this division. If Tampa Bay doesn't get better real fast, we could own this division for sure, because it's a very poor division where it stands right now. I think immediately on paper, we become at least a 10-7 team that can win the division. I'm not saying we're going to be a top 3 team in the NFC, but I am saying we're probably going to be the front runners to kind of easily win this division. And then I'm thinking 10-7, 11-6 kind of season, as long as there's some good chemistry and we can, barring health, obviously. Would you classify that? Well, I haven't smelled you or someone like you. Eddie brought it up, but I haven't smelled that one. And there's a few Italie d'Oranges that I have and that I have experience with. I've never tried that one. I'd like to try that one, and I Am Trash. I've heard that one's pretty good too. They do a lot of storytelling. Aromatics is a code that currently works. Okay, that's nice. But you know, I love Neeb and everything, but before we go giving him a commission on my channel, let's which I don't have any affiliate links with Sphinx or anything like that. Let's see if Muhammad's got anything. You know, I love Neeb, but before we go giving him the money for any orders you guys may make, let's see if there's anything else. Oh, fuck it. Aromatics. There you go. There's a code. I'm sure it's an affiliate link, so affiliate code. So you're welcome, Neeb. Let's see. Tampa Bay is cutting people left and right. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Maybe code Ross69. Sorry, Joey Cannoli inside of me. Yeah, he may have made a code for me, and I don't even remember, but I don't have an affiliate with him or anything like that. Just avid supporter, you know. Need my Jets to get Rodgers. Well, there's no guarantees that'll happen. You can have Rodgers from my Packers. Got to check out the recent Amouages, actually. I won't bother with the classics because I don't want to deal with the reformulation nonsense. Well, look, I've got a newer bottle of Reflection Man, Journeyman, and Epic Man, and they're all still really strong, really long-lasting. So don't buy into that. Get samples and try them. They might be great on your skin because they are on mine. To a few people. Oh, you don't like it? Went to Burlington, grabbed, I think you meant Xenia Intenso. I've been wanting to grab that one for years. I'm surprised it's showing up. Great scent for $16. Smells similar to Code. That's what I've heard. Because it used to show up in the rack stores years ago. Yeah, I mean, 4 or 5 years ago it used to show up. I'm surprised that's making its rounds again. Only picks, and I'm happy with it. Picking up another elixir is a gift, so if you get a code, please spread the word. Well, I mean, for now, Aromatics works, you know. So we know that for certain. Clearly, Mo's not here anymore because he hasn't said anything. So Lyric Man and Dia Man are the shiznit. Ooh, that's cool looking. So hold on for a second, guys. So where's Muhammad? Any codes? Question. Let's see what he says. She was very surprised by how good the scent Magnetic was. I love it too. Still prefer Private Accord, but I think it's better than Absolute. I think it's the best in the line, and I love Absolute and Private Accord. I absolutely love the new Boss the Scent Magnetic. Good stuff. Overture Man. I have my bottles right there. It's right there with Reflection 45 is my favorite on watch. My wife does not like Overture Man. It sucks. She does not like it. So, like, at all. So I have to be very situational when I'm going to wear that one, just like Enclave. She likes Epic Man and Journeyman and Reflection Man on me, but she doesn't like Enclave on me, which I love. It's so good. And she does not like how Overture Man. With Enclave, it's just too powerful for her. She thinks it smells good. It's just too strong. It overwhelms her. With Overture Man, she does not like how it smells. So it's going to be very rare that I wear Overture Man, and I love the damn thing too. Just grab Vu Elegance. Awesome. I'll wait for your code. Yeah, he's messaging me right now. He's typing. Best in the line. I agree, Randy. Boston Scent Magnetic's the best one to me. Oh, yeah. Okay, so how about a 15% code? He's going to create one for me real quick. TLTG 15. Give it a second. I'll confirm. 15% off. I'll confirm when it's created. But he's making one right now. TLTG 15%. 15 for 15%. I'm still not an affiliate or anything like that, you know. I don't have to make $1 off anything you guys buy. It's not the end of the world. I just want you guys to save because this is some really good stuff. You guys need to try this, especially Sphinx Elixir, man. Get yourself a sample. The 15% will work on that too. So should work momentarily. When it's active. I said, give me the green light when it's active. So I appreciate him. Overdose is great. Curious about how many fragrances you own in the 1,000+ range. I haven't done a count in a long time. Done. Okay. TLTG 15 is active on the Sphinx Fragrances website. You'll save 15% off your order. Active now. Thank you so much, sir. All right, so there you go, Kevin, and whoever else was looking to make some orders, you can save 15% now. TLTG 15 will save you 15%. Again, not an affiliate, no kickback for me. He did send me the bottles, you know, but no kickbacks for me or anything. Just trying to get something for you guys. So if you already use the aromatics one, that's cool too. Yay for Neve. I don't know if his is an affiliate or not. It might just be to save like my TLTG one is going to be, but at least you guys can save something off of it. So if you want to try something, whether it's a sample, you're getting a travel atomizer, or are you just going ahead and committing to a bottle? Nice one for the discount. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to make sure I get you guys something, you know what I mean? Because I'm not bullshitting you when I tell you what I feel about these fragrances. You know, most fragrances are at least good. There's not that many fragrances that are bad. And when you get to this level with these types of fragrances, it's a taste thing because they're going to be on the unique side. You're either going to like them or you don't. But even if you don't, somebody else is going to. And same thing, just because I'm giving this a 9, this might be you guys' least favorite. So I would encourage you to do the samples, you know. Spend less, try it before you spend more. Because God forbid you buy a bottle and not like it. Now you got to go through the hassle of trying to do a swap, a trade, or sell it, you know. So that's why I encourage the sampling. That's in the day wearing CR7 play it cool at the gym. It's one of my go-tos for the gym. I don't wear something to the gym every day. Some days I'll take a few days in a row where I don't wear anything. But that's kind of been the main reach, more so than my Abercrombie fragrance that I go for. So you're talking about it, so I got it for a gym scent. I want to say your physique progress is amazing since you first started on YouTube. Thank you, man. Thank you. Well, there's no reason based on what I know and the shape I've been in the past. There's no reason for me to be fat like that. So it's nice. It's nice to be in better shape again for sure. $2 super chat from Noah. Thank you, Noah. Got to support the best frag creator. Summer Rec. Recreation recommendation. I'm assuming you mean recommendation. It's usually I wear a lot of designers in the summertime. Like the cooler months, I wear more niche. But right now, one that's kind of got me, speaking of summertime niche, would be from it's Paradise Island, but I'm trying to remember the name of the brand. Steve sells them. He sent me a bottle of it not that long ago. I'm saving it for the summer. It's a coconut fragrance. Oh man, is it good. Jesus Christ, the box is over there. It's called Paradise Island. Go to Kingdom Fragrances and type in Paradise Island. Click the link that's pinned in the chat and go to the Kingdom Fragrance link in my link tree. Type in Paradise Island and go look at that note breakdown. And then I have a video talking about it. Man, I'm saving it for the summer. It is summertime in a bottle. That's a fantastic niche coconut. Tropical. Beautiful tropical fragrance. Doesn't smell like a bunch of sunscreen either because I know it turns some people off. That's one that you're not going to hear everybody recommending. Lamal, baby. There you go. I don't know enough about oud. So there's a lot of variety when it comes to oud. There's a range of sourcing of oud for different types of oud. There's different qualities of oud. There's synthetic make-believe ouds that create accords and call it oud. It's its own world. It's its own section in perfumery is oud. So I would suggest finding decants of different things to try, and you'll start trying these funky ouds, these medicinal ouds, these ones that smell like cleaner, these ones that smell like pencil shavings because they're so dry. There's going to be some that kind of smell like shit. There's variety. There's sweet ouds. There's smoky ouds. There's a lot out there to really try. That's, like I said, that's its own world, man. What are your next future Middle Eastern fragrances you're looking to buy? Well, the next one I wanted was Amouage Overture Man, and I was able to get a really good deal on a tester from Joe. He was gifted it at work, and he was going to sell it in the groups. I was like, no, sell that shit in the group. Sell it to me. that's the next Amouage I want. So I bought it. That's why it's got the tester cap and no box. I'm looking at it. I'm so proud to have that damn fragrance. But it sucks that my wife doesn't like it. Jesus Christ, that sucks, because I think it's amazing. You want to talk about a great daring fragrance, Overture Man. But more so the Amouage stuff. I'm going to get random Latafas and Armafs and Rasasis. I'm going to get all that stuff throughout the year. You guys want to hear about it? You guys want my thoughts on them? I enjoy reviewing them and spending time with them. So you're going to see random stuff like that. I don't have anything specific. I would like to try Amber and Leather from Alhambra, which is their ombre leather. I would like to try that one. It's only like $15 too. And Salvo Intense from Alhambra, Sauvage EDP, which I do have a decant of, but I'd like to get a bottle of that. So that's kind of the stuff that's on the radar right now. And I really wanted this too. I'm happy to have this. Twisted Lily was kind enough to send it my way for their launch. They just did their launch February 20th. I haven't done the review just yet. So I came in when I was sick. That's why I didn't start spending time with it right away. Need to sample all the summer vibes. I agree. I wish all four were. So update for you guys, because some people have been messaging me about everything being out of stock on the Authenticity website. Sonny got in a really bad car accident. He sent me a picture of the car and everything. He's still in the hospital. So the website's kind of disabled right now. Everything's out of stock, and it's going to be for about a month. So wishing a speedy recovery to Sonny of Authenticity Perfumes. For those of you that are on the religious side and believe in God, throw a few prayers his way. He's not like about to die or anything, but I mean, it beat him up pretty good. His car is fucked, totaled, destroyed, smashed. Yeah, it's bad. So clearly he's not able to fill orders and do things like that. So for the time being, Authenticity Perfumes is a no-go. Everything on the site is listed as out of stock. So, because he's been getting a lot of messages, and I've been getting a lot of messages. So he reached out and let me know, hey, bro, here's what's going on. Here's a picture of my car. So synthetic make-believe oud. I like a unicorn oud. That's an interesting. That would be a great name for a fragrance. Somebody needs to steal that that's watching. Or Muhammad, I don't know if you're watching again. Unicorn oud, make it. Just left Marshall's, found nothing. I'm almost ready to give up Marshall's. I haven't found anything good in months. Burlington's been better. Burlington has been traditionally better in the last couple of years for me. Mo, Scent Nation. So a lot of you know who that is. Sent me, he was at TJ Maxx. It was yesterday, the day before. He sent me pictures. He came across, I forgot which Montal in the Manseri he came across was Hindu Kush for $85. And I forgot which Montal it was, but he came across a Montal and a Mansera at TJ Maxx. They were both $85 a piece. It was a Montal I've never tried, and then Hindu Kush I have a decant, but depends on your location. It's not all of them, trust me, because Marshall's, TJ Maxx, same company. So it depends on your area, really, as to what you're going to get. Crafted Oud, I've been wanting to try that one too. I've heard it's really good. Community, although I have just 8. Learned a lot. Well, hey, that's what we're here for. It's all the community aspect. It's not just about buying every damn thing. You know what I mean? Let my buying addiction be my buying addiction. That doesn't mean you guys should have a buying addiction either. I like to shop. I've always been that way. It's not just fragrances. I like to shop. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Speedy recovery for Sonny. Oh, definitely bondnumber9.com. It's not that easy to find. It is Fruity Aventus. It's fruity. It's woody. It doesn't have the florals. It doesn't have the smoke. It doesn't have the tartness. It's just fruity, fresh, woody. It's fantastic. If you can find bondnumber9.com, that's the one for me. I only have 2 bottles. I have that in Bleecker Street, but I love bondnumber9.com. Forgot to like the video, so I hit the like button. Everybody else hit those likes. Appreciate you, Dino. Sin of the day is 1 million cologne. Love this stuff. Too bad it didn't get liked much in the community. I agree. When the summer rolls around, we'll wear it more. It's basically Invictus Aqua with this synthetic rose, this dry synthetic rose note, which some people hate. But I have a 4.2 ounce tester of it over there. I haven't worn it in a while. Did a review on it a few years ago. I like it. Not everybody likes everything, right? Rich Scent of Peace. Scent of Peace is pretty good too. That's another one that kind of smells like a Ventus. I have a 10 ml of that. That's going to be going bad soon. I've had it for a few years. I got like half of it left. It's probably bad by now. Elixir ordered. 110 shipped with the TLTG 15 code. I hope you like it, Kevin. I know your taste, and you probably will. You probably will, knowing you and what you like to wear, because I see your Scent of the Day post on a daily basis on Facebook. So pretty confident that you're going to enjoy this one. Like New York Nights by Bond Number 9 is also a great summer scent. There you go. So with 62 likes, 95 viewers, can we get a quick thumbs up from you guys just coming in if you don't mind? Greatly appreciate you. For those of you looking to hear about the 3 new Sphinx fragrances, definitely just scroll back in the video. We went through a first impressions, Into the Heart early dry down, gave them a first impressions rating. Links in the chat. There's a TLTG 15% off discount code that Muhammad was gracious enough to make currently in this live. For those of you wondering, Redcon 1 Canteen Hydration Mix. Had my 2 scoops of Redcon 1 Isotope, which is a whey isolate, peanut butter chocolate. Let's see. So we're almost at the 1 hour mark. So I'm going to hang out for a few more minutes, guys. Do y'all have any more questions you're curious about? Anything like that? Definitely let me know while we're still on here. So put these back in the boxes, except for Sphinx Elixir, because I'm wearing that shit tomorrow. The other 2 can go in their box. Well, actually, I probably shouldn't even put Strawberry Kiss in this box, because I got to bring that straight to Heidi and let her smell it on my hand. You know? So I'll leave the other 2 out of their box for now. Yeah, because strawberry milkshake meets strawberry muffin, Strawberry Kiss. It's good stuff. And then this sweet, herbaceous, funky, very smoky. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. My new favorite from the house. More than Black Anubis. This and Black Anubis, my top 2. And go figure, it's the 2 black bottles. Go figure, right? Heading to TJ Maxx now. Let's see what they have today. Fingers crossed for you, man. Fingers crossed for you. Beach Life, you're the gentleman that brought up Boss Bottle Pacific the other day, right? My bottle came in today. I haven't opened the package yet. I'm going to do that video tonight. I have a decant of it. It's all right. Doesn't make me want a bottle. Bracken Man. Wondering if Beach Hut Man is worth it for summer. I know that's one of Justin's personal favorites for summer. Very minty, herbaceous, smoky, and really, really strong. Beach Life, I shouted you out in my boss video. Thanks for the tip. Did you ever try Nick's ice cream? Good protein, low calorie for the whole pint. No, the last time I had some ice cream was some avocado ice cream. It was really good too. It was mint chocolate, avocado ice cream. It was really, really good. I still haven't tried Haltane. I heard it's in the realm of kind of BR 540 or like a more mass appealing oud for greatness kind of thing, which is already mass appealing. Cop it over Herod for next winter. I don't have experience with it. With Herod, my decant broke. Like if you guys ever go watch my full review on Herod, in that video, I dropped my decant and it breaks. And I just never got a bottle. I'll get a bottle eventually. I say that about a lot of things. There's just so much good stuff to get. I wouldn't necessarily say one's better than the other, but I know Haltane's been getting a ton of hype and a ton of praise from people. I'll definitely get a sample and try it if it interests you. I have not. Mosque Milano Russian tea is really good, though. How long has it been since I argue about your cutting and training? Last live stream. I haven't been weighing myself, Joel. I'm just training and dieting. Like today, I've got my meals mapped out. Like I've only had, like the only thing to break my fast was my 2 scoops of whey isolate. And today's going to be a rough one. But just to give you an idea of what the rest of the day's meals look like, I should have 83 calories left according to my 1700. But in a little bit, I'm going to cook my 99% lean ground turkey with some baby carrots and a whole onion. No rice, just the meat and carrots. I'm going to have a pure protein chocolate deluxe bar later as a snack. I'm going to have 2 whole eggs with 5 egg whites and my Kodiak protein waffles, the power waffles, blueberry with 3 tablespoons of the sugar-free syrup. And I'm going to have a serving of my unsalted cashews later tonight when I'm just dying for something to munch on, which 15 cashews is a serving. And that will be my day. That will put me at 232 grams of protein, 80 grams of carbs, 12 grams of fiber, 31 grams of sugar, 42 grams of fat, 10 of it saturated, 3 poly, and 7 mono unsaturated. So that's what my day looks like as far as my meals. So I haven't eaten anything yet. All I had was 2 scoops of whey isolate so far. Yeah. So there you go, Joe. Any workout tips for recovery? I'm literally nauseous from my workouts the past few days. Damn, really? It depends on your nutrition because everybody's different, man. Nauseous. That's an interesting one. I haven't really had anybody tell me they're nauseous from their workouts. What's your diet look like? What's your nutrition look like? Because that could play a huge role in what you're doing. Do you eat something immediately following your workout? Do you wait a while? Because I know the golden hour is bro science, but I believe in that shit. I've always believed in it since I was a kid, you know? Within that hour, your body's a sponge. It needs to suck those calories up, you know? Your body's craving it right after a workout. Are you eating something balanced right after? Because normally I would have the most of my carbs in my post-workout meal, but here I didn't. I'm kind of trying to spread them out throughout the day today. Hoka. So those are really just super high stack running shoes. Now, leg days and stuff like that, or if you do CrossFit style workouts, those are terrible shoes for that. Stability is awful, but they're super comfortable. They're high stack street road running shoes, you know? I see people in the gym with them all the time, but I mean, if you're doing heavy machine work on legs, you're doing any form of lunges, squats with a bar on your back, deadlifts, you're not going to want those. Those are going to be terrible for that. Terrible, 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 terrible. But for everything else, just casual lifting and doing upper body and things like that, and cardio, and yeah, they're super comfortable. I don't have any. I've tried on a few pair. I'm too much of a Nike and Under Armour and Adidas guy. It's actually one of my least favorite fougères. Like, it smells nice, but there's other fougères. Like, I've had a decant of it, and it didn't compel me to want to get it. Because if I want that type of fougère, I'll wear Scandal Parfum Cologne. I'll wear Zaharoff Signature Pour On. You know, like, there's other ones I like more. Danger Parfum Pour On. There's other fougères of that style that I like so much more. Hell, even Eau Sauvage Parfum, you know? It wasn't any different for me from Total War. Like, I had Total War today. I take Total War and Big Noise as my normal pre-workouts. A scoop of creatine monohydrate, a scoop of Big Noise unflavored, which is the non-stem pump formula from Redcon 1, and Total War, which amped as fuck. It didn't hype me up anymore. It actually had more caffeine than Total War. Same amount of beta alanine and all, like, my skin crawled all the same. I didn't really notice any type of difference, so it's not going to make me transition from what I've been taking for 2 years now, which is Total War, you know? So it's all right. Now, if I was to do more than one scoop, because I never do more than one scoop of pre-workout, I just don't need it. I don't want to be stemmed out of my mind. I know some people like to do a scoop and a half, 2 scoops of pre-workout. I'm not that guy. I don't need that much stimulants to get me through the workout. But, you know, it was good. Like, I would be okay with getting a container of it, but I mean, it's not going to make me say, yes, this is superior to Redcon 1 Total War. I need to switch to that. That was not the case. Good. Just nothing to where it's like, oh, I need to switch. I'm fine where I'm at, you know? That get 10 times, I guess you mean stronger. Usually it's the smaller houses because they don't macerate the amount of time that these big companies do. So usually it's the smaller little indie brands. Their fragrances just get stronger and stronger as they macerate longer. Go ahead and remove that Yeah, don't need that anymore. Live stream on your workout vlogs and talk about Ross pickups. I've live streamed from the treadmill several times, but I'm not going to live stream walking around the gym going exercise to exercise. I'm not going to do that. But if you go to TLTG vlogs on YouTube, my other channel, I have workout videos. It's been a little while since I've done one, but like my physique's changed a bit since the last one. The last one was like a chest workout, but I've got a lot of shorts videos of recent stuff on there as well. So fitness content, I keep telling you guys till I'm blue in the face. TLTG vlogs, TLTG vlogs, TLTG vlogs, not this channel, TLTG vlogs. So thank you for your interest, but definitely check out the other channel. The other channel is where it's at for that. The only reason I talk about fitness in here is because Joel always asks. You know, a couple of people will ask. Damn, it's a good deal. Too many carbs usually make me nauseous. And see, I don't carb up before because I know people will say, oh, cortisol levels. Well, I'm on testosterone, so that's going to fight it. You know what I mean? I don't worry about cortisol. That's why I train fasted. I train fasted every day. I do not eat before I work out. I lift, then I do a little bit of cardio after. Since today was leg day, I did not do any cardio after. It happens, but it's rare that I'll jump on the treadmill or a Stairmaster after I do legs because I'm fucking limping out the gym on leg day. So, because today I did hack squats, I did dumbbell lunges, I did hip abduction, hip adduction, I did standing single leg curls, I did seated leg extensions, I did standing calf raises. I did seated calf raises. I'm trying to think, did I leave anything out? No, I think that's everything today. That was everything today. So I didn't do any squats or anything. I didn't do leg press because I always mix up my presses. My quad exercises, I always mix it up. I do not. I've never even heard of Pearland fragrances. You may be burnt out. That's a possibility too. You might need a few days away. That's a possibility. You might be. No mere mortal does actually overtrain, but I mean, your body might just be telling you, "Hey, man, stop for a little bit. Let us catch up." You may be going too hard, and you need 2 or 3 day stretch of just recovery. That could really be the case. Once in a while, I'll go too hard for too long, and my body will be like, "All right, 2 days off. Stop it." That shit happens. I'll go a couple of weeks with, mostly doing active recovery and active rest days, maybe one real rest day, because I go out of my mind on a rest day where I'm not doing anything. It drives me nuts. It's my therapy. I need my therapy. I need to go to the gym. Yeah, not everybody can do it. I've trained. I love training fasted. It works for me. It doesn't work for everybody else. That very well could be the case too. We need more information on what you do, because everybody's different, because it's hard to pinpoint why you're getting so nauseous. I have 40 knots en route. Shout outs to my man, Devin. He's doing some spring cleaning. He's got a partial that's like 70, 80% full that he's sending my way. I have a bottle, a 100 ml that's missing like that much of 40 knots coming my way. I've never smelled the real one, just clones. Saw some recent hype for it and picked up a decant, just tried it. Not a fan. Baby wipes. I've heard it's sweetness with aquatics, and like the clones, I never liked any of the clones. There's no guarantee that I'll like the real one either. But I got the real deal coming, so I haven't tried it yet. Cool, thank you, man. 10-4. May just eat a lot for you. Yeah, it's a multitude of things it could be. Like unless we have more information, none of us can kind of pinpoint it to help you out, man, or try to help you out. One last question: Dior Homme Parfum. Smelled sport recently and fell in love. What do you think? Worth the price? It depends on what kind of price you're talking here, because I bought my bottles for $115 a piece back before they discontinued in the United States and became the new 100 milliliter bottles that are only in Europe. That's for you to decide, Noah. It's one of the best fragrances ever created, in my opinion. Value is something you have to assess. For as much as I love that, would I want a fragrance that was $120, $130? Would I want to pay $250 for it? No, because that's the value is not there. No matter how much I love it, I'm not willing to pay double what retail is. You know what I mean? That's like, I won't allow myself to do that because I'm such a bargain shopper. I won't allow myself to do that no matter how good it is. So you have to assess the value for yourself. Good channel 2 and shoe review. Thank you, Adolfo. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've done a lot of shoe content recently. I might vlog my shoulder and trap workout tomorrow, actually, because I haven't done a workout vlog in a while. So I think I'm going to do that. So, because a lot of shit, I've gotten leaner since the last time I did anything. So probably do that. When I heard macros, your fiber is low. Fiber makes you feel full. Yes, it does. And more consistent. You know what I mean? Feel free to IG me for some more tweaks. There you go. Hey, Joel, jar today. All right. Best pre-workout I ever used was Jack 3. Everybody talks about that Jack 3D. It's been years since that shit went away. The original formula. Before it was banned about 10 years ago. Yeah, there you go. Stuff gave you high like anything else. If you ever tried it, you know. Yeah, oh yeah, I tried it years ago too. But I mean, the older you get, the more unhealthy it is to have that level of stimulant. You know what I mean? Because that shit would have you out your mind. Also tried Vanilla Oud, and damn, you were right. Man, that is good. Man, Virtus Vanilla Oud is fantastic, for sure. Let's see. Biggest fragrance release disappointment of 2023 so far. I haven't tried anything that really hugely disappointed me. Not yet, anyways. So ask me again in a few months. Ask me in the midway point, like July. Ask me again in July, because I'll have had more releases at that point that I've gotten my nose on. I think the closest right now is kind of a tie between Polo Red Parfum and YSL Y EDP Intense, because they're not what I thought they would be. Polo Red Parfum smells great. It just doesn't smell like Polo Red. That's my disappointment, is it doesn't smell like Polo Red. It smells like a great fragrance not named Polo Red Parfum. And then with Y EDP Intense, like it smells nice, but it doesn't strike me as an intense take on the eau de parfum. Like, I feel like it's the wrong name. It's a good flanker, just wrong name. So that's what I'm saying. That's the two that come closest for me, but they really weren't disappointments overall, because they both smell nice, especially Polo Red Parfum, which isn't Polo Red, but it smells great. Okay, let me scroll down. Glad I didn't blind buy Polo Red. Yeah, try it. Try it first, for sure. My opinion, fantastic clone of Dior Homme Parfum generic parfums. Homme Parfum men, they ship fast USA from the Middle East. Talking about Dior Homme, just sprayed the Intense on my hand, and it's addicting chocolate heaven on my skin. I'm not going to argue that point, because it is addictive. That is an addictive scent profile. And we're at the 1 hour and 8 minute mark. So we're going to go ahead and call it a day. Thank you so much to everybody that was here. Thank you, Muhammad, for the 15% off code for anybody that wanted to try anything. Thank you for sending these my way. I will be wearing Sphinx Elixir tomorrow. This will be my scent of the day tomorrow. Really good stuff. Definitely worth checking out. That's the beauty, is you can get samples to try any of this stuff if anything in this live stream sounded interesting to you. So make sure you like this stream. Make sure you check out the video from earlier today. And I appreciate all you guys being here. Have a great rest of your day.